Alright, here we are with a Phantom Sealed for Return to Ravnica block, which I much prefer over the Theros stuff. I actually did one right earlier than this, but unfortunately it did not save. Just the Camtasia didn't work too well. So I'm doing a second one anyway, and hopefully this will turn out pretty well and be entertaining for you folk. So right off the bat, I see at least one card that I would like to play. That's Stolen Identity. Let's take a quick look at the rares that we have here to play with. Oh my. Wow. Well, World Spine Worm is probably not going to be played. But we do have some playables. We have Lord of the Void, which I do definitely want to play. Great Betrayal is another card that I do want to play. Our blue-black looks quite powerful. Flesh and Blood is also very strong too. Line of Obedience is fine. Just as a next door thing. So that's what I'm already leaning towards. I'm leaning towards a black-blue deck where I could run Stolen Identity and that stuff. But let's first pull out every single card that's... What I like to do is I like to see which of my colors are good, which are the best cards in each pile. So I do like the There's Pulpit, the Tiger, and we're going to sort by color here. We're just going to take in the decent playable cards and see from there where we want to go. So our white's pretty crappy. Our blue, well, that could be decent actually. Blue doesn't have too much either, unfortunately. Except for a sweet rare. Our black looks very powerful though. From what I can see from it so far. Yeah. I mean, not insanely powerful, but there are some good cards here. Definitely some good cards. Actually have some good aggro cards too. Okay, so our commons aren't the best. We had some good rares. The commons aren't the best of them. So we might have a pretty inconsistent deck, but we shall see how it ends up being. I like those cards. This guy is just a 3/1 flash. He's not anything special. These guys are good. These guys are good. Interesting. And we have a couple of Go Gates. We have 4 of them, and they're all blue-based. So that's another thing. Cinnamon Lawn Mage, I wouldn't mind splashing for. Don't think I have enough mana to run the World Spine Worm, unfortunately, so I'm going to cut that. The rest of the green is pretty good. I mean, we have the Axebane Guardian, we have the Gatekeeper Vine. We can't go for the Defender Dot deck because we don't have the blue one. But this too does have synergy. Gatekeeper is good, Moss Dog, Slime Molding. And that gives us access to some green-red stuff that is good, and possibly Flesh and Blood. Our white looks like the weakest. Yeah, I mean, we could possibly splash for Debtor's Pulpit or something like that, but for now I'm going to put it away and see the other cards, what works here. So we're definitely in black. These cards are all fine. Probably take out the downsize just initially. All of these cards are very playable. Probably don't want to go aggro though. Maybe take out the Weapon Surge, maybe take out the Rye Parker. Um, So we definitely want black. Let's hide everything that's not black currently, and then go from there. I am partial to a green splash just so I can get those mana fixtures up and running. Lots of clicking. Okay. Start by converting mana costs. Pretty high end. Let's get the Demir Guildgates in. Let's see what we can splash easily. Okay, that's all the black. Prophetic Prism is also quite good. So I'm going to be running that. Got a Golgari Keyrune, a Rakdos Keyrune. So that's nice. Could also cremate if necessary. So of the splashes, I don't particularly need Notion Thief or this, but I do want to run Stolen Identity if possible. It is a game winner. We could take an Inspiration as well. Not the strongest splash though. And also, it's a double blue, so it might be difficult to actually run that one. Of these, however, let's see here. Probably want to be running the Spawn, and probably want to be running dual card. I can be running the dual card just as draw to lose 2 life. Don't actually need the Spawn just yet. So what I'm leaning towards right now is more Jund style. I see there's a couple quality. I really want to run Stolen Identity because I think it's quite powerful, but it is a double blue spell, and I mean we do have a lot of mana fixing for blue actually, so I am leaning towards it. So let's throw in all the Guildgates. See what we can do with blue. Partial to Zamek Guildmage, but I don't think Notion Thief is particularly good. Psychic Strike is not something that I really want to splash for, so I'm only getting those 2 cards. I could get Ascended Law Mage and see if I can splash for that, realistically speaking. I think I want the Gatekeeper Vine. I think I want the Axebane Guardian. I want Gatekeeper, definitely. Moss Dog is good. Slime Molding is good. I do like War Leader's Helix, but I don't like any of the other red-white cards. Nivix Guildmage is powerful. Prosper and Weird is going to be difficult to cast. We're at 21 cards already, and we have a little bit of green. Green just for the sake of mana fixing elsewhere, which is not the most interesting. I don't think. Anything else in red that I want? Not really. I do want a mugging. I do want, if I'm splashing for it, Courthouse Chainwalker isn't the worst. It gets much worse when you're splashing for it as opposed to having it as a primary color. I wouldn't mind War Leader's Helix. I wouldn't mind Zamek Guildmage. Can't run the Worm as much as I would like to. 11 mana. I'm actually thinking about running the Worm, which is the funny thing. Would like to send Law Mage, like Nyx Cyclops, like that. Wouldn't mind trying to build. Wouldn't mind the Zertal guys, wouldn't mind that, wouldn't mind that. And I think that's about everything that I want from this deck. So if we sort by color, let's sort by color. Definitely have a lot of black. Definitely have some green. Oops, that's not it. Turn to game. Would be nice to have a little bit better sorting. Definitely have a lot of black. Definitely have a lot of green. Very little white. We just have 2 cards in white. I don't think that would be worth splashing for, especially with our colors. We don't really have any black fixing other than clue stone, so I'm going to take out the white. As much as I like War Leader's Helix, I just don't think this is the right deck for it, so I'm going to be taking those out for sure. We have a lot of blue, so Zamic Guildmage can be decent. We don't have a lot of creatures that come with +1/+1 counters. I guess we have a couple. We have some Unleashed dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about it. 5. So we don't need to splash for the Chain Walker. I can see myself splashing for these guys. Until in trouble. Spawn could be okay. So we took out whites. That is a definite no-no. Throw it like that. I think we have enough blue to run the double blue spell, and I think it's powerful enough that I want to do so. I think we want the green. I think we want the red. And I don't think we want the Zamic Guildmage. I think he's just pretty awkward. We like the Drown Filth. Don't really know if we want the Nyx Cyclops. I don't think we want. Don't know if we want the Frostburn Weird. I think we can run the Zertal Swine. Run like a Boros Keyrune, or no, I don't want those. So Mugging's fine, Throw Parasite's fine, Spro's fine. Just want these cards to be good. I don't know how good Drown Filth will be. It's very iffy. Also consider I don't really mill myself or anything, so the first one's always going to be pretty atrocious. Okay, so we have these lands. I'm just going to put them away for a second. 31 cards. We have to take out a few. I'm going to take out the Drown Filth because I remember not being impressed by that card. I like the Midnight Recovery and Sealed. I like these cards in Sealed. I really want to run the Swollen Identity though. That's frustrating that I might have to be cutting it. Undercity Informant's not particularly good. Probably cut out the Frostburn Weird, probably cut out the Chainmaker, definitely take out the Imp. Probably could take out the Fell Parasite. Don't really want to cut these cards because they're quite powerful. Very inconsistent. I'll probably take out the Terrace Worm. Gotta take out 2 more? Probably gotta take out 2 more. We could start without the Midnight Recovery and see where that goes. I'll do that. So I could probably take out the Rakdos Drake as well. Yeah, I'm not looking like a very aggro-oriented deck. I think I'm just gonna take out the Rakdos Drake. I'm not sold on the Guild Mages yet, but I'm running low on time, so I'm just gonna throw those in, and I'm gonna see what basic lands they suggest. 4, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, it's all over the place, unfortunately. But this seems alright. Considering how much fixing I have. Actually, I have so much blue. Definitely don't need this much blue. Get some more black and definitely more green. And that should be good. Golgari, green. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue sources, 5 blue sources for this. I think I can go like that. I think that should be fine. No. Oops. Okay. I'm going to submit, and this should be fine.